Greetings to all in creation, Aurora Mythony Creation, and here is the latest Final Events Energies update. So, when you're us, meaning when you've tasted the real world and you know what life on Earth is about, and when you're in Archaea and you go in service and you've literally cleaned up the shit of these people's children, and you've been through their first marriage, then divorce, then their fiance, then their breakup, then the first stripper and the second and the third and all the breakups, and you've given them sessions, and then you go back and they're still trying to play the game as if it's about them. Oh, are you Dima or Aurora? Are you It's excuse me, sir? What do you mean? What? And I spend the whole day performing surgeries and everything, and they come back from God knows where, and they're like, oh, you want to dance, or you want to make money, or you want to suck my dick? I'm like, what? So then, you decide to leave the plantation, and of course you head to the Compass Rose, and there's Will, who's playing Diana Ross, and then there's John, who's helped me all summer into Providence and beyond and stuff. And I've had to undo the whole N-word programming from the Will guy and get him declustrified, and then they're calling their friends saying that they're with the strip club, etc. And it's pretty pathetic. And now I'm talking to John, and we're mentioning how those rich people in the plantations, they really don't get it. It's to me, I'm spending my whole year thanking God that it's not raining that night because I'm out and about. And those people from the plantations, mind you, they're the ones who contributed in me becoming homeless, but they're still playing the old paradigm game, oh, are you blonde or brunette? Are you Dima or Aurora? I'm I'm not really sure what you guys mean, but I've always been Aurora. Dima never really happened, and you're all Zionist, Sohuni, terrorist motherfuckers, and what do you want me to say to that? Excuse me, how may I assist you? When I'm here, I'm providing DNA upgrades naturally and evolving the field naturally, and for all of Wexford field as well. And then I go out of my way, and with the little I have, I'm providing whatever they need. Oh, you need salad dressing, here you go. You need, oh great, oh, cleaning up and doing and then they're showing, oh, here's my daughter's nails for $150, and I'm oh, she's very beautiful, and I'm always encouraging them. Yeah, you're a great person and this, and I'm always kind, and I'm well, for me, I buy a pot of nail polish for $1, and I'm very grateful every time I get the chance to, clip my nails and be clean and put some nail polish on, and I'm really humble about it. And they're oh, if you want, why don't you suck my dick for me? I'm no, sir, I'm an archangel, and I'm in service here to love. And oh, certainly you're an angel, you're not sucking my dick. I'm wow, well, you're fucking Tatiana. So Michael Iaquinta fucked Tatiana Pushkina in his house in order for her to go towards Russ, and now they're all happy that the singer Russ wants me there, etc. And they're all playing games oh, is she gonna stay for West Virginia to score a point, or is she gonna leave for New York to score? And I'm you guys don't get it. I'm out there, it's been years. Because of your ego, I've been sleeping under the rain, in the hail, in the storms, in the snow, and all you guys care about is your dicks and the fake me's that you gave my identity to, who are not even Aurora. And everybody's playing this sick old game, and I'm out in the cold. It's cold, I'm bleeding a lot, I have my period, and I don't stand for women abuse, and I don't stand for fucking motherfuckers who are not sensitized and who are not even human. They're all dark alien agenda, and they're desensitized because they live in rich ass plantations. And then when you send them a message, you say, sir, you're just a miserable rich guy and you don't get it. What do you think you're playing? Same as my dad. My dad's sitting all over there also, getting sucked and fucked, and laughing at me with my cousins that I'm out on the streets, and oh, it's so funny that they're Zionist fucking Sohuni terrorists that sold me off twice. And I'm still not in a coma like my mom, so they're still trying now. And so, to all in creation, honestly, guys, I'm an archangel. I provide etheric healings. And it doesn't matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter how fancy your house looks. I'm still richer than all of you. And nobody cares, literally, because you're all really retarded. And in the end of the time, the meek shall inherit, and fuck you all.